Hello and welcome back. A very good day to all of you in Mumbai, different cities in India, and of course, those who are overseas will be watching this video at some point of time or the other. Now, in my quest and endeavor to bring you unique series on tips and techniques, I continue with the NLP series, and today I bring you something very, very vital. All you aspiring coaches, all you aspiring life coaches, breakthrough coaches, uh, this is something that you will definitely want to see. It's called the anchoring process, the NLP anchoring process. Okay, this is something that you've got to really master as a coach. Now, this video, I will be playing the role of a coach. So, my role is that of a coach, and the way I talk will be that of a coach. So, pay very good attention. If you feel like making notes uh, while you're watching the video, please do that because that will come handy. Okay, now the anchoring process can be used to make your client stay in a happy state, in a mindful state, clear the clutter. If it is traumatic, move out from there. If there is pain of the past, move out from there. Okay, that is what a coach can do with the coachee, your client. Okay, now a lot of your clients will come to you because they've got some issue in their personal professional lives, and they've gone into a state where they can't find the answers, and you've got to be that coach for them to facilitate them to come out of this situation. So how do we do that? Now there is a pre-frame that is mandatory. When you meet your client, get into a rapport. Start talking normally. How was your day? How are you feeling? How did you get here? These are questions that allows the client to relax. And when the client relaxes, there is more information coming forth. Now, you will also need to seek permission from the client to anchor the body. For example, you will be touching the client maybe on the left shoulder or the right shoulder. You need to seek permission. It's very vital that you do that. Decide on the location of the kinesthetic anchoring, where you're going to touch the client. So keep the client informed that I will touch you on your left shoulder. The client says yes. So that means you've got the agreement. Okay. So that getting into an agreement is very, very important. Now let's get into the coaching process. The first step is recall. Have the client recall a past vivid experience. Ask the client, can you remember a time when you were totally happy? Can you remember that specific moment and time? Now, this is for the coach. You need to get into that same state yourself when you're asking the client. So, you've got to sort of replicate the state where the client is wanting to go. Only then it makes it more effective. You also have to look at how associated is the client in that particular state. Is the client fully associated in that state? Okay? Now, you tell the client, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and relax. Relax completely as you feel yourself going into that happy state. Relax completely as you are associated with that super, super happy state you are in. While the client is in that happy state, it's anchor time. As the client goes into that state, provide a stimulus moment you see the client in that state of anchoring happening. Touch the left shoulder of the client to provide that stimuli. Then release that anchor when you see the state of the client waning out. So when the client is at its peak in that particular happy state, touch him on the left shoulder or touch her on the left shoulder. And while the person is there for a very long time and you see it sort of wearing out, just remove the anchor. Okay. The next is the change state. Change the state of the client. Change the state of the client by interrupting him or her with abrupt questions or erratic talk. Talk about something which is completely unrelated and irrelevant. Now, this distracts the conscious and the subconscious mind of the client by initializing new and different internal representations. For example, what is your second mobile number? Can you tell me the reverse order of your first mobile number? What is the color of your house in your native place? And things like that. So that takes him away from that state where he's in. Now make sure there is a definite break state before testing that anchor. Again, you will have to repeat steps 2, 3, 4 and 5 again. Step 2 is recall. Recall a moment when you are in a happy state. Step 3 is associate. Make sure the client is fully associated in that state. Step 4 is anchor time. When he's high, give him the anchor. When he's waning, remove the anchor. State 5 is change state, where you have to change the state of the client by asking abrupt, irrelevant questions. So repeat steps 2, 3, 4 and 5 again. Now, the next step is important because it's called the test. Fire the anchor to test it here. Test the anchor by touching the left shoulder of the client and watch his or her response. Remember, we agreed to touch the client on the left shoulder. So now touch the client on the left shoulder and watch his response. The testimony is your next step. Tell the client, there has never been such a moment in your life. So when he's closed his eyes, testify. Tell the client, there has never been such a moment in your life when you are so happy. So very happy. Just stay in that happy state that you are in. The next is your return state. When you have experienced that happy state in full and you are there in all your glory and majestically enjoying that experience, open your eyes slowly and return back. Open your eyes slowly and return back. Now the next step is called the re-anchor. After a minute or two, touch the client again on the left shoulder to go back into that super happy state that the client was in. Once he's reached the peak, again repeat step 8, which says testify. Tell the client there has never been such a moment in your life when you are so happy. Step number 9, return state. When you have experienced that happy state in full and all is majestic experience, open your eyes slowly and return back. This is how the anchoring is done. I've given you a little flavor. To know more about this, you will have to get into my workshops and I will take you exactly the way I know it. Do like, subscribe and press the icon bell and leave your comments on how we can make this bigger, better and brighter. I will get in more videos to upskill your knowledge base on a myriad of subjects. Okay, so go conquer, you wonderful and awesome people, because you so deserve it and you just have one life. I will come back with more videos. Keep watching this space. I'll be around same time, same place. Until then, keep loving, stay happy, stay abundant, stay blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.